How you doing, Magpie?
Good.
Okay, so let's get started. So, hi everybody, this is your friend Darren Emon, the master of shenanigans. It's Friday. This video will be uploaded tomorrow. Now, what I wanted to do was once a week, I was going to teach a trick with Hawk. Hawk's not up for it today. I've got his sister, who's sitting in. Magpie, say hi.
Hi.
Magpie's my favorite girl in the whole wide world because she doesn't put up with any crap. Watch this. Watch. Watch. See? Magpie, you ready to learn a magic trick?
Sure.
Now, you told me before we started that you're like the worst magician ever. I don't believe you, but that's what you said, right?
Yes, because I gave up.
You gave up. Well, if I can get you excited about magic again, maybe all these people out here can get excited about magic again.
Okay.
What I like to do is I like to teach a method, not just a trick, but a method, because then you can use that method and invent like your own magic tricks. You don't just know one trick, you can do like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to teach you how to do a classic palm.
Okay.
Now there's different ways of palming a coin. There's a finger palm, there's all kinds of, there's like a thumb clip where you can hold it like this, finger clip where you can hold it like this. But today we're going to do the classic palm, which means you hold it right, pick up your toonie and hold it right in your palm like that. And you'll notice that if you squeeze it, you can hold it. Got it? Hold it upside down and see if it falls. You've got it. That's a classic palm.
Isn't it pretty nice?
Well, that's the whole thing, and I'm glad that you said that, because the trick about a classic palm is A, you look like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Nobody walks around like this. So you have to try and practice enough that you can't really tell which hand holds the coin. You have to practice, right? But what if you don't want to practice and you just want to get into magic right away? Well, we have a magic trick here involving cups, in which if you hold the top of the cup, your hand is going to make that Tyrannosaurus Rex pose, but now you have a reason for it, you know what I mean? Now you have a reason. Like if I'm not holding anything and I'm like this, and I said, which hand has the coin? Everybody will know, but if I'm holding a cup, it's perfectly normal that my hand would look like this. Fun fact, I'm going to tell you something cool. See that line right there where I had a classic palm?
Yeah.
So I used to have like a permanent scar right there.
Really?
Well, maybe not permanent because I don't have it anymore, so that kind of goes against the grain of logic. But I used to have a scar right here from walking around Montreal for like 10 years. Every day, no matter where I had to go, no matter what I was doing, I was always walking with a coin classic palm just to get used to it. So today what we're going to do is you already started it, so you're already one step ahead of me. So you hold the cup, classic palm, and practice just letting it go into the cup. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, but here's the trick. You know what? We're actually kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Before I teach how the trick works, I should probably show it to you, right? You can ask for board tuning. Magic is so much better if you ask to borrow the props instead of bringing your own, because that way they'll know that there's nothing funny with it. So, hey, can I borrow a tuning? Sucker, you're not getting it back now.
Okay.
That's how you can steal money, but don't do that. Hi, Magpie.
Hi.
We have not been sitting here for 10 minutes, have we? I just arrived.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to see a magic trick?
Sure. Here.
Hey, do you have a toonie?
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, can I borrow it? Do you have a glass?
Yeah, here you
Oh,
go.
perfect. This is so convenient that this is all here.
Yeah.
All right, check it out. I'm going to take this toonie. I'm going to try and penetrate solid through solid and get it inside of this glass.
How did you do that?
All right, you're a great actress. So you guys kind of already know how to do it, but now the whole point of this is that I have to teach Magpie how to do it. And then if she gets it and you're watching this and you're like, hey, that actually has potential, okay? So there's one more aspect that I gotta show you, and then you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Use misdirection in order to end clean. Ending clean means I can show my hands.
Yeah.
I can show my props. I can show what I use. I don't have to hide anything. Whereas the only setback in this one is that if I do the trick and I hand it to you, and you're like, hey, what's in your other hand? And I'm like, oh, I just happen to be holding another. Well, then you're going to know how it works, right?
Yeah.
So the whole idea behind misdirection, and this works with card tricks, it works with anything. Give this to the spectator to look at.
Yeah.
While the spectator is looking at this, that's your time. So here, go ahead, check it out, right? See? Now, I ended clean. What I did is I just put it underneath my leg. But you can put it anywhere. I could drop it on the ground, I could put it in my pocket.
If here it's a carpet, if it's a hardwood.
That's true, because then it would make a noise, so that's a very good call.
Unless you're sitting on the floor.
The most basic version of misdirection could be like, what in the world can that be? Right? Magpie pretended to fall for that because she's actually way smarter. You want to give it a try?
Sure. Am I hiding it well?
Yeah, that's a perfect palm.
Okay. Do you have a tuning?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. It takes practice. You're not going to get it right away. There you go. Oh, you had it. Okay.
Show off.
This would be easier if the glass was smaller. So you wouldn't have to open your hand as wide.
Okay.
That's it! Then show it to me.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute. Show me your other hand. And you end clean.
I got it.
Perfect. Now, guys, if you're young and you're having a hard time with this, you know, you can get a smaller glass, and that way you won't have to open your hand as wide. You can get in a little smaller. I have bigger hands than Magpie. Slightly.
Maybe even a shot glass.
Shot glass would work perfectly.
With a smaller coin.
Except if you're telling like 5 and 6 and 7-year-olds to go and get their favorite shot glass.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Or like a liquid medication container.
Anything like that.
Like to practice.
But eventually you can work your way up to like a big glass. That's the whole point. Now the reason why I taught this trick isn't just because it's like an insanely cool illusion, but I taught it because it teaches a couple of methods. First of all, it teaches a classic palm, and it teaches misdirection, right? Mm-hmm. So now, if you're reading a magic book, and the magic book says, classic palm the coin and go and do into this, you're not going to have to flip to the index and find out what a classic palm is. You already know it. So you already know sort of the language of magic. So not only do you know a really cool trick, you're starting to learn the language of magic, and that's how people kind of get into it. That's how you kind of get into magic. So Magpie, what do you think? Are you going to like practice this and maybe give magic another try?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And that's pretty much it. We're done. But do you want to have anything else? It's up to you. You want to have anything else you want to say to the camera?
Practice and don't give up.
Nice!